Apology accepted, but WB Discovery stakeholders want this plan rejected.
Hot takes!
That's right, Nerd North. Money talks and bullshit walks after a series of disturbing criminal acts by Mr. Ezra Miller. Warner Brothers finally had to call a meeting with all their stakeholders last week to see what they were going to do with his movie The Flash. What looked like a clear plan by David Zaslav at first went down the fucking shitter real fucking quick, as Warner Brothers Discovery CEO gave Ezra Miller 3 nuclear options earlier in the week. 1. Go get yourself some fucking help, kid. Go back home, we'll release the movie, and do a limited press tour. 2. Release the movie anyway, recast Ezra Miller going forward, and no fucking press tour for The Flash. And number 3, swallow the $200 million and cancel the whole fucking film altogether. But if you took the film to Disney, they swallow anything for free. And a few days later, we got our apology tweet from Mr. Ezra Miller, accepting his role in his unacceptable behavior, his willingness to get help, and to do better for his fans and the DCEU brand going forward. So everything is settled? Like fuck it is. Because like Papa North said earlier, that stakeholder meeting went from zero to bloodbath real fucking quick. As the stakeholders feel, and rightfully so, that Ezra Miller as the Flash is bad for the DCEU brand and business altogether. And they probably said this is what's wrong with our public school and electoral system altogether. But Papa North can't confirm that. The problem being with the new Flash movie is, 1, this is the story that David Zaslav wants to use as a jumping board to move the DCEU forward. Apparently a great story he doesn't want to waste and puts him right in the position where he wants to take this brand. And 2, Ezra Miller is just in way too much of this movie to do a reshoot. He plays multiple characters in multiple variants, and is in almost every single scene, so it would just be impossible to reshoot. And with that, David Zaslav thought it was settled. But they had to call in an emergency meeting later in the week as the WB Discovery stakeholders called for the nuclear option. Scrap the whole fucking movie and put Ezra Miller back on the fucking street where he belongs. They see no fucking value in someone who does questionable things with children. I know, YouTube algorithm. Someone involved in escalating criminal activity. Someone who's 2 steps away from becoming Joy Behar. It's their bottom line that's at risk. And they feel that Ezra Miller and The Flash can tank their stock, just like the US Inflation Reduction Act. So Papa North's just waiting for someone to tap David Zaslav on the shoulder to remind him of how he could be voted off the board if they don't scrap this fucking movie altogether. Greed can be a powerful tool, and this might be a rare circumstance where it works in the fans' favor. And with more emergency meetings set for this week, the pressure's on David Zaslav, which is better than feeling any sort of pressure from Ezra Miller. With a statement expected by the end of the week about the Flash's future in the DCEU, Papa North assures you that transgender Storytime Miller and his movie The Flash are fucking done. But could David Zaslav be brewing up something with Ben Affleck in the old Justice League format? Well, you'll hear more about that on the next
Hot takes!